Hey guys, how's it going? This is Natinator, and welcome back to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. Once again, it's been ages since I've played this game, and rightly so. It's probably been about a week and a half because I've been doing this security training course thing. You guys don't care about that. Oh, it's really tiring me though, but I know that I have to upload, so I want to get these videos out no matter what. So let's just get right back into it. I'm fucking exhausted. Alright. I awoke to find myself being shaken. Sachiko was trying to get me up, and her expression had gone white as a sheet. Big sis! Big sis! What is it? She was on the verge of tears. Something seemed to have really spooked her. Did that huge man find us? Was she attacked? It's okay. Tell me what happened. Nice and slow. I lost my hairpin. Your hairpin? When I woke up, it was gone. Oh, okay. So that's all then. That's all? Ah, I'm sorry. I thought it might have been something more scary. Oh, that eye movement. Where did you lose it? If we look, I'm sure we'll find it. The two of us searched every last inch of the room, me with a wounded foot, but we came up empty-handed. Sachiko, is there anything your big sister can do for you? The entire time we searched, Sachiko hadn't said a word. I was hoping invoking our sisterly bond might help cheer her up. Hair keeps getting in my eyes, and it hurts. Give me that thing you're wearing. She raised her right hand slowly and pointed toward my headband. That's, I'm sorry, but that's the one thing I can't give away. As soon as I refused, Sachiko let out a faint, otherworldly groan. In the next moment, her face distorted and changed. She no longer looked like an innocent little girl. She looked well and truly like a demon now. Sachiko? Give it to me. Give it to me. The look in her eyes alone sent chills down my spine. These were the eyes of someone who meant me harm, and was perfectly capable of inflicting it. What do I do? Give her the headband? Fuck yeah, give it. I guess I don't have much choice. I'll give it to you, okay? I pulled the headband from my hair and handed it to Sachiko. I'd basically shut down at this point. My instincts had taken over. I was running on autopilot. The act of handing over the headband was almost robotic. That was far removed from the innocent giggle I'd heard up until now. But I didn't even care. I was done. Whatever she wanted, I'd give her. Whatever she asked me to do, I'd do. It makes you that happy, does it? I'm so glad. The second I said that, Sachiko stopped laughing, as if to say, if you're glad, then it didn't make me happy at all. Hey, can I have your hair too? My hair? Yeah, big sis's hair. Sachiko wants your hair. Huh? But, huh? How is that supposed to work? Sachiko got up on her tiptoes and stretched herself as tall as she could manage, then clamped down on my hair with her tiny hands and began pulling. Ah! Instantly, my entire world was pain. I was screaming and crying, and just wanted to roll around on the floor until it all went away. It was agonizing. It hurts! It hurts! I could feel something warm running down my cheek, from the top of my head to my chin. There were 2 streams, then 3, then 4. Blood? It wasn't just hair Sachiko had pulled out of my head. Somehow, those tiny hands of hers had basically scalped me. How could a little girl have that much strength in her? The entire top half of my head throbbed. If I had a mirror, I knew I'd probably faint from just seeing myself in it. The pain was making me dizzy. I was probably losing a lot of blood. I knew I'd pass out sooner or later, so I called out for my big brother. I have no idea if I actually made any sound, but in my mind, I was screaming. Big brother. Big brother. Big brother, please save me. What happened? My legs feel heavy. Big sis, are you okay? I'm a big sister now. I have to pull myself together. What should I take from you next? After all this, why was I still doing what she told me to? Why was I still listening to her? A wave of sadness washed over me. The top of my head hurt. I knew a lot of it was missing. Sachiko was someone to be feared. If only I'd figured that out a little sooner. Big brother. How long had I been walking? I wondered. Sachiko, are you still okay to walk? I was following Sachiko despite myself. I had no idea how much time had passed, but it felt like an eternity. And she'd completely stopped answering any of my questions. I guess that's enough. She came to a halt. What's wrong, Sachiko? She turned and looked up at me with wide, innocent eyes. There's something Sachiko wants you to give her. What is it? What was it going to be this time? I honestly didn't want to know, but the question came out of my mouth anyway, and so did this. Whatever it is you want, Sachiko, you can have it, just for you. Well, in that case... Can I have your life? My life? Somehow, some part of me knew this was coming. It was only a matter of time. I can't give you... Once again, I couldn't seem to control the words coming out of my mouth. It just said whatever it wanted to say, regardless of how I felt. You may have my life. She was laughing again. It was wild, crazy laughter. She was ecstatic. No! No! Why not? You said you'd give me anything I wanted. Because you're my big sister, right? Sachiko's smile almost seemed to twinkle in the dull light of the corridor. She had the face of an angel. But it was all just a mask. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. No, please. I mustered all the strength I had, trying with whatever life was left in me to denounce her words and resist her pull. There was no hope for me anymore, but I still clung to what I could. If I could just reject her statement and tell her she was wrong. No, please no. Huh? Please don't joke about things like that, okay? Let's just hurry and find my big brother. Big brother will be able to help us somehow. I know he will. So let's just keep searching. Your big brother? That's right. I'll never be like Big Brother, but I'll try my best. Big Brother this and Big Brother that. God, you're annoying. Just give it to me. I'm going to kill you. Kill you, kill you, kill you. I'll make you wrap those hands around your neck and die. Just die already. Sachiko? My body shook and spasmed uncontrollably. I was being overtaken by an invisible force. It was compelling me to speak, to say what would be my very last words on this earth. A suicide note, when you get right down to it. I guess there's nothing I can do. Okay? I'll give it to you. I'll give my life to you, Sachiko. It's all yours. It was instantaneous. With one single blow, my skull was cracked wide open, and blood splattered far and wide. I could feel blood trickling out from my nostrils and my right ear. My brain was jutting out from inside my head, fully exposed to the air. But I was still conscious. I could still feel everything. I saw a bright flash of light, and realized she'd just taken my picture with that instant camera she'd been holding on to. What a pretty picture this is. I'll title it, Lowly Woman. Sachiko was such a cute little girl before, but now her face was twisted into a hateful, spiteful grimace as she looked down on me in contempt. I know. How about I show this to Big Brother? You told me I could have anything I wanted, right? Well, he's my Big Brother now. Sachiko began petting my sticky, matted head with her coarse, sticky hands in a mockery of my previous gentleness with her. What a filthy face. Getting this was my goal all along, you know? My scrap of paper from the charm? I want to play with you again, big sis. So I'll spare you from your fate. For now. Let's do this again real soon, big sister Yuka. Wow. I can't believe that that's the end of the chapter. That was a pretty damn quick chapter. Tooth is now playable. And that... Well, guys, holy shit, that came up really damn quickly. And something that bothers me a bit, I guess, is how Yuka is still freaking alive when her head is, like, open and her brain is out. Like, maybe it's possible, but it just doesn't sound possible to me. But, you know, it's a game, and it's an anime, and, you know, it doesn't matter. It's freaking cool anyway, so... I guess I'd like to thank you all for watching. I really hope you're enjoying this series. We're so close to the end now. That is the last chapter that we just saw, Tooth. Tooth is the last chapter. So we're pretty much on the brink of the end of this game. And well, it's been a pleasure playing it with you, even though it's not the end yet. And I hope that, you know, you guys are still enjoying it as much as I am. So I'm going to end the recording here and get right into the next chapter, which you guys will see either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Or maybe even longer than that, depending on how many creepypastas I do. But that will be for you to... No, that'll be for me to know, and for you to find out. So, as always, thanks for watching, and, well, I'll see you guys in the next piece of shit that I upload. So, stay tuned for more.